So this will be my new setup. I've chosen the Ryzen 7 1700 for the processor, and for the motherboard I chose the AX370 Gaming K5 from Gigabyte. Let's unbox them and see what's inside. First we start with the processor. And there we have the famous Spire cooler of AMD. At first I will use this cooler from AMD until I'm going to overclock, then I will use a different one of course, maybe water cooling, maybe the Rock 3 from Be Quiet. I have to see how that turns out. At first, as I said, I will use this cooler. It's the standard AMD cooler, okay, pretty nice. And we have a LED cable, if I'm correct, a RGB cable, looks like it, okay. And what else is in the box? The most important thing, the heart of my computer and anyone's computer. We have the Ryzen 7 processor, and we have a fancy sticker from the case, so I will not use that. Okay. So that's the CPU. Then we go to the motherboard. As I said, I've chosen the AX370 Gaming K5 from Gigabyte. Setup I use right now, the Intel 6700K. I also use a motherboard from Gigabyte. The motherboard I use now is a Z170 Gaming 3. I was satisfied with Gigabyte, so I'll stick to them. Let's see what's in the box. Well, there we have it, the motherboard. First, let me get to the other stuff. We have a multilingual installation guide. We have several SATA 3600 cables. We have another RGB controller cable, I believe. We have a G connector, okay, that's for connecting the front LEDs and switches. We have the I/O shield, of course. Then we have, okay, a quick installation guide also, with some fancy stickers. Yeah. Then we have some cable ties. Aorus, yes. A fancy case sticker. And we have the manual. Yeah. Okay. And we also have the driver CD. Let's get that out of the way. And the most important thing of this box, also, of course, the product that's inside. And there we have it. The motherboard, yeah, okay. And the reason I've chosen for the K5 instead of the K3, which is a little bit cheaper, is because this one doesn't have a killer network interface card, just has an Intel Gigabit Ethernet card, and this one also has an extra PCI Express slot, and this one has a, a USB Type-C Gen 2 connector, My other motherboard also had that. My Intel build, never used it, but who knows, maybe in the future. Okay. So that's that. So it's time to get my computer on here. Start building things out and building this thing in. And see how that goes. Okay, so here we have my old machine. Well, old. I bought it in 2015. It served me well, but for video editing it just isn't up to the task anymore. First I will start with the video card. Loosen the connectors here. So there we have it, my 1080. And let's get the sound card out of the way too. Yeah, okay. Next, let's disconnect all the hard drives and SSDs. Quite a few. Also, as you can see, I still have a DVD drive, very old-fashioned. Sometimes can be quite handy. Okay, that's that. Let's disconnect the USB 3.0 and the 24 pins ATX connector. Okay, the front panel connectors, of course. The USB to front connector also. And let's disconnect the water cooling. Okay. Yeah, that's the first part. Now unscrew the radiator and pump. As I said, maybe in the near future when I'm deciding I want to overclock again, I will buy another decent water cooling system, probably a closed loop system, but we'll see how that turns out. But as for now, I will just use the air cooler that came with the Ryzen 7. Okay, so that's the water cooling. And let's disconnect the CPU power. Okay. So let's unscrew the motherboard then. So there we have it, the two together, next to each other. Of course I want to use my NVMe SSD of Samsung, my OS SSD, on my new build. So let's install that one on my new motherboard. Yes, very nice. Okay, and also I want to use my current memory on my new setup. These are Crucial Ballistics 2400 DDR4, 2 times 8 gigabytes. For the time being I will use them on my new setup. Once I decide I want to overclock, I will replace these with some faster RAM. Until then I will just use these two. Let's also get them in here. Okay, that's one. And that's two. Let's start installing the new motherboard. First I will need the I/O shield. Need this. I want to install the new CPU, very gently of course. Okay. And let's see if all the mountings are still in the right position. So, I'm back with some more standoffs. Let's get that one back into place. And install another few. Of course, I think they need to match in length. So. Let's get these cables out of the way, and we're set. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Okay. The CPU fan connector, it's right above the out for water cooling, so that's that. And we have the 24 pins, this. And then we have the CPU power. Yes, also in place. I will leave the SATA connectors off for now, because I want to install Windows Fresh on my NVMe. And sometimes it seems that if you want to install Windows, it installs the master boot record on one of your hard drives. I want to prevent it from doing that. Yeah, so that's that. Then we have the front panel connectors. We have the reset, and it goes there. Reset, power, LED and HD, okay. I could use the adapter they provided with the motherboard. I'm not a huge fan of those things. So, And that's that. I have no speaker at the moment, so okay. Leave that one. Front USB 2.0. And we have audio will go on the sound card. And we have the USB 3.0. Yes, that's in place. So, if I'm correct, then this one goes right. Yeah. Let's install the video card again. Well, cool thumb screws. Better use my thumbs then. Yes. Okay. Then we have the X-Fi. Let's connect the audio again. Then we could make all these things wireless. Okay. So that's the front panel audio connector. There we have the sound card. And let's connect the power to the video card again. So let's get these together. In a fashionable way. So I don't think this CPU cooler is staying very long. Just make sure it will not hit the fan. So, okay. And that's that for now. So, let's hook it up, install Windows, and see how it goes from there.